Bradley railway station was opened on 3rd of August 1847 on the new line between Eton Lodge to Staley Bridge. The first part of it was opened to Huddersfield on 2nd of August 1847, and the remaining part under the Pennines was finally all the full stretch was opened in 1849. The first railway line between Leeds and Manchester was the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway line. So initially the line up to Huddersfield was a branch line, and it had a Cooper Bridge station. Here you can see Cooper Bridge. Cooper Bridge station was the first line where you, initially in 1840 you used to have to get a stagecoach from here to Huddersfield because they didn't have a railway line then. You can look under this bridge, you can see looking towards Brighouse there as it is then and as it is now. Under the railway line you can still see old opening to Cooper Bridge station. Moving further west towards Brighouse, you can see old Brighouse station, which is nearly, well, it's actually on the other side of the bridge from where it is today. It was closed in 1970 but reopened in 2000. Here you can see old railway station, old Brighouse railway station. Going further west still, there used to be a station at Ellen as well. This was on the main Lancashire to Yorkshire railway. Here you can see where old Ellen station used to be. Another branch line was the old Pickle Bridge line, which used to branch off near Anchor Pit Locks. It went over the Calder and over A644 and formed a second station near Brighouse called Clifton Road. Here you can see crossing, old remains of crossing at Calder, and also the remains of old Clifton Road station near Clifton Road. The station railway line continued on towards Bailiff Bridge. Here you can see old Bailiff Bridge station, which was closed in 1917. We were actually closed at First World War, but never reopened. So going back to Bradley station again. So by 1849, the railway line had been extended all the way from to Huddersfield, all the way under Pennines to Staley Bridge. So they made a little branch line, which is the Bradley Woods Curve, as you can see here, which tunnelled under Bradley Road, went past Bradley Hall, and joined back onto Leeds and the Yorkshire main line. It fell in disuse in 1970s, but was reopened in year 2000. Another line that was also opened around about 1900. It was due to the congested main line to Leeds, so they opened a Leeds new line. This formed left Viaducts from the old line across the Calder, and the first station was Battiford, which was actually, you can actually see it, where old Viaducts were, where it crossed A644 Huddersfield to Dewsbury Road. You can still see remnants of old Battiford station now. It were opened in 1900 and closed in 1953. Other branch lines from here around about Bradley. If we move back towards where actual Deaton station is now, there used to be another line that went called the Burton Dick. You can see from Deaton Station there's an unused arch. You used to go through the arch, crossed Leeds Road, and also crossed the River Calder with a bit of a viaduct. You can see crossing at Leeds Road, and also the viaduct, old viaduct. It used to cross over River Calder. The train line then created a big arch, a big sweeping curve, and went back under Dalton Bank Road. You can see where it crosses at Dalton Bank Road. And there was also a station just after crossing at Jagger Lane. You can see it crossing at Jagger Lane, Old Railway Bridge at Jagger Lane. Kirkheaton Station used to be situated just slightly towards Burton from here. See the old plan of the old railway line. We'll go back to Bradley Station again. In Railway Mania, which it was, in 1910, another actual railway line was opened. It was called the Midland Railway Line. It passed from Red Doors. You can see it crossing under Deaton Road, and it crossed over top of Leeds Road here, which now forms part of the cycle track. It then went over a massive, huge 15-arch Bradley Viaduct, which you can see quite clearly here. This now forms a well-engineered cycle track. You can see how it was built back in the days, about 1910, this from this picture. Irish navvies,